Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week.
Yep.
In the show, we are talking about High West Bourye.
Bourye!
My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Bo Cumberland, Jim Goeken, and possibly Chelsea Gaines.
You never know. Chelsea Gaines may show up. There you go. Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey!
Hey-oh. For now on, I'll just send Chelsea the show information. She can decide from this point forward when she wants to join us. So, yeah, she's a busy person.
We'll get her in eventually.
Yeah, she'll get more and more into it. We'll see. She'll be a full-on bourbon convert before we know it. So there you go. Yeah, it should be a fun show today. We're talking about Bourye from the good folks at High West, and that one's having its moment. It's been around for as long as I've really been podcasting and stuff like that. And it's been people liked it, but now all of a sudden it's like, I don't know, it's like over the top and people want it, and it's 10-year age stated, and yeah, it's a whole thing. So allocated, tough to find. So yeah, totally different than when I was just a shelfie when we started this podcast. So we'll get into that after the break. For right now, though, we're going to go to the box. I have Small Talk. This is a box set of Small Talk topics, and I'm just going to grab at random, and we're going to see what we come up with. There's different categories, but I just grab randomly, and it could be any of them. So over the years, how has your taste in certain foods changed? I think this is a great topic because I think it does evolve a little bit. I'm going to go, because one popped into my mind immediately, I'm going to be like, I think one thing that I absolutely hated the idea of, couldn't stand it. If you would have tried to feed me this when I was a kid, I would probably gag. Blue cheese. And I think blue cheese is fantastic now. I think it's great, with chicken wings. I like blue cheese. I like blue cheese on my burgers. The old black and blue burger is great. Even sometimes you go to a steak place and they offer the blue cheese, crust on there. I like that. I'm a blue cheese fan, and something that I could not stand. So definitely an evolution there of something that I thought was just vile to something that I think is pretty awesome. So that's how your food palate can change over time.
I've got one.
Okay.
So we have a fast food chain in North Dakota called Taco John's.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have Taco John's where you are located, or if you've ever been to a Taco John's.
Where I grew up, they had Taco John's, yeah.
Taco John's is fucking awesome. I love Taco John's, but as a child, I don't know why. I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason with what kids like and what they don't like.
Right.
And not even a kid, into a teenager. I just hated tacos.
Yeah.
Long time. I thought the tacos were, and we would go to Taco John's, and I would just get, they had olays is what they call them.
Potato olays.
They were kind of like flat, just like potato.
Tater tots. It was like a flat tater tot.
like a flat tater tot. And they were actually the best. So I would just get that, and I wouldn't have anything else. And everyone would be like, eat this, and I just would never eat them. But then one day I went to, I was probably 15 years old. I was in a drive-thru with one of my friends at a Taco John's, and she was getting Taco John's, and I was like, I think I want a
Yeah, what the hell? I'm going to have one.
And she went, what? And I said, I think I want a taco. I said, I don't know why. I think I want to get a taco. And she was like,
That's random.
and I was
Chelsea
like,
chimed
I
in.
think I want to get a taco. And she was like, what do you mean you don't eat tacos? And I said, I know, but I think I really want a taco. And so I got one. And from then on, I love tacos. I was like 15. I did not eat tacos till I was fucking 15, which is a loss.
Then you
You
felt
missed
like,
out.
you missed out. You missed out on all
Yeah.
those years.
Loss. There he is.
The
Roy
man,
Sneely,
the myth,
folks.
the legend.
Roy Sneely.
That's
person.
the legend. Mr. Neely.
Mr. Neely.
Mr. Neely.
We don't need his autograph. We just want yours.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. So Beka's was tacos. Goeken, what do you?
Onion.
Onion.
Onions. I couldn't stand, actually, onions and peppers. I still don't like green peppers, but like red and yellow and orange peppers now, poblano peppers. I love all that stuff.
Right.
And onions. We go through so many onions.
You
at our
hated
house.
onions as a kid, though.
Oh yeah, couldn't stand them. Couldn't stand them.
Right.
And there's other stuff too, Brussels sprouts. There's only two things that I absolutely hate and will not eat, and that's cucumbers and tomatoes.
Okay.
But I like pizza. I like tomato sauce. I like spaghetti sauce.
Right.
But not an actual tomato.
Okay. Understandable. I get it. I don't like tomatoes either. But
Yeah.
All right, Bo. You're last but not least. What is something that there's been an evolution? If we'd go back and talk to young Bo, you'd be like, I hate this. It's terrible. And then Bo of today is like, yeah, this is pretty good. Could even be one of your favorites.
Actually, a weird thing is any type of salad dressing, like I never would touch as a kid, and I was probably 22 years old.
Full on adult before you.
When I would eat salads, I would have to just load it with like bacon bits and cheese or whatever, just to keep it from being. But I would not eat any, not oil and vinegar, not any kind of creamy stuff, and so none of that. But now, I eat just about any type of salad dressing. I don't like ranch and blue cheese, because I don't like the sour creamy, like that kind of stuff. But any other salad dressing, I will eat.
Caesar, you like a good Caesar?
Yeah, I do like Caesar.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, there's a little bit of evolution of palate. So there you go. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'll kick this one off because I'm sure everybody's going Bourye. I've got Bourye, so I want to go first. This is last year's release of this, not this year's. So packaging has gotten better. Maybe that's part of the reason why it's so popular these days. Very, very cool looking. All right, here we go. That was solid. I mean, a little squeak there, a little slosh at the end, but overall not bad. And that is our lead. What do you got there, Bo?
I'm not rich enough to have Bourye, so I'm just gonna go with some Old Pepper single malt.
Nothing wrong with Old Pepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing there though. Just wide on the set on that one. All right, Goeken, you're next.
I have the apple brandy from Nobleton's.
Okay, nice.
No Bourye here either. Although, I've never had Bourye.
Okay, not a lot there. I've got the lead. Miss Beka Sue has yet to go though. So what do you got there, Beka?
I have got some Starlight Rye Whiskey, small batch.
Okay. Whew, I'm going to throw it to Bo. Who won that? Who won that, Bo?
I think that was you, Steve.
Oh, there you go. Beka, I gave you a chance. You have to live with it now. No. We know when you throw it to a judge, you got to live with it. So I win. Cheers to me.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Bourye. This thing is kind of finding its way, and it's not a new product. That's the funny thing. Also, I don't know how something becomes popular at least 10 years into its journey, so we'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Hello, this is Daddy Kennard, and I'm recording on the ABV network.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Bourye, right?
Bourye, and that is the correct way to say it. They, I know some distilleries that put out a bourbon rye combo call it Bourye, but with High West they call it Bourye. So that's just their thing. So are they saying it wrong? No. If that's what you named it, and you say that's the pronunciation, it is what it is. Like if you do a different take on kids' names, like instead of Bo, they just called him B.O. That would be his name would correctly be pronounced B.O.
Wow, Steve. Yeah.
I'm just throwing out an example. I'm throwing out an example
Steve.
of what you can do with naming. So, yes, it's nothing personal there. That's just an idea. So this Bourye, as they call it, is 10 years old. It's 92 proof and $125, and it's going to be good luck finding one of those. It's it's one of these allocated products. Now that's tough to find. It used to be a shelfie. You could go to the store at any time, and the Bourye is on the shelf, just like the other High West products. Now these days, it's impossible to find. So, what do you guys think about an old product all of a sudden finding its way where it becomes coveted? It's a weird thing, right?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
It's got to be the brand. Like I think, it's probably kind of coming on the heels of Midsummer Night's Dram,
Midwinter's
Night,
which also was not a new product when it found its way. So there's some history here with High West.
Yeah, that one I've heard, much more, hype on, I'd always seen the Bourye, before. I just had never purchased one. But I think I'm gonna have if I did see one, I think I would have a hard pass on $125 for a 92 proof.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Though I can't say it's flavorful. It is good. This is a nice sipper. But yeah, anytime you're under 100 proof, that's tough. But I will say, sometimes they do it right, and you can taste under 100 proof. That's good. I would put this in that thing. So it would be for Goeken. It should be at a minimum a try before you buy. So if there's some worries there, you try it.
He's not allowed to buy bottles anymore.
What's that?
Goeken
he's not. He can't. He got to go to his wife, and if she approves it, then he can buy it. Yeah, he's not allowed.
I'm allowed.
You
I
can't
just
say
made it-
anything.
No, your wife called the distillery. I'm not allowed to sell you a bottle.
Right. Yeah.
What if I have cash?
I just actually take your cash and then I tell you to get the fuck out.
Right. Right. No,
Is
there you
actually
go.
how she said. Just take his money and tell him to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Shoot.
I mean, I'll rob him. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we know you don't carry cash, so this is not
Yeah.
even a factor. You famously
Exactly. So like, not that worried about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, she has told me to kick you out. So
Yeah, basically
Sorry.
just kick him out. She's like he's annoying. Kick him
I
out.
apologize. Yeah, she said that too. He's
Right. Right.
well. So I have to lock the door the second you get up there.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
What about you, Bo? Bourye, what do you think?
Actually, my only run-in with Bourye was when I was first getting into bourbon.
Okay.
I saw a bottle of it on the shelf. This was
Okay.
when did we put that? Was it 2015, 2016 when we did Kindred
Kindred
Spirit?
Spirits, yeah, somewhere back there. Yeah.
So it was around that time, and I actually found a bottle of it on the shelf for like $74, $75.
Okay.
And
Sounds about right back
there
then.
was a little hype going on about it back then, but not a lot. But I passed on it because, back then that was a little steep for me just getting into it. So I passed on it, but I have always wanted to try it.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember seeing it on the shelf and being like, "That looks stupid and it seems like a gimmick."
Right.
So I didn't buy it.
Right. Now they're
Now,
branding.
once again, I'm robbed, Steve.
Their branding got a lot better. So recently they've embraced this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
jackalope theme, and Becca does like jackalopes.
I
do know
love
this for a fact.
jackalopes.
I know
Okay,
Becca
well,
likes
okay, hold on,
jackalopes.
Steve. Hold on. If you would like to send me a bottle of Bourye, that would be at Neely Family Distillery, 4360 Kentucky Highway, 1130, Sanders, Kentucky, 41086. Attention, Rebecca Neely.
Okay. I can't wait till you get that so I can drink it when I'm.
I
at
hope someone sends me one. No one. I still have not gotten sent anything. I am.
McDougal gets shit all the time.
You keep telling me that people listen to our fucking shows, and I'm doubting it. I haven't gotten a whistle pig.
You've never asked for
I haven't
anything.
gotten a Bourye. I haven't gotten shit. I haven't gotten sent anything.
McDougal gets all this. She even got that
Yeah,
Jaguar.
McNew
that-
gets
that
sent
costs a
everything.
lot.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Well, she's very.
What
lucky.
what the fuck is going on? Why do I not get sent anything?
Do you put out
No
a
one-
4th of July picture?
That's a good point. I did though. I put out a January 26th photo.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was the twinning in Key West.
Twinning in Key West.
Twinning in Key West.
Well, maybe
I
it
thought
becomes a
did.
regular
I thought
thing. Maybe if it becomes a regular
Twinning
thing.
in
people
Key
do it.
West would work. Turns
Yeah.
out, doesn't matter.
But did you put in the post that you were looking for Bourye? No.
No.
I
You've
didn't-
gotta
I
put it
had
in there.
to. Men are stupid.
We need hand holding. We need
I guess I need to put my
Directions.
mailing address on there or a PO box.
yeah.
Right.
The fact I haven't got sent anything is absolutely atrocious.
I
Also,
do like
if
the
you're listening and you
jackalope
have
much
a-
better.
Oh yeah, the jackalope's cool now.
It was just a rabbit. It wasn't even a jackalope, was it? It was just a big rabbit, like a side view of a rabbit.
Yeah.
Previously.
Now we've got full on jackalope.
I
Yeah.
also accept gift cards.
Okay. Okay. And if you have an extra bomb burgers, send her that too. 'Cause
And
she's
I
sitting
got.
very low.
Does Dan McKee fucking listen? He
Dan
doesn't even
McKee.
listen, does he, Steve?
Damn, Nick, I don't think he listens. He needs
Of
to
course
listen.
he doesn't listen. Who the fuck listens to us?
Nobody.
Berlin, like people
Steve's mom.
across the world listen. People in like India listen to us.
My mom will probably call me and
No
be like,
one
how do we get one of these bomb burgers for Becca? I'll be
Like,
"Oh."
why the fuck? I can't get a bomb burgers.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? I'm friends with Dan McKee.
Right. Oh yeah.
This is bullshit. No one even likes me. I'm getting depressed.
Yeah. McNew gets daily deliveries. So
Who
yeah.
depressed?
Yeah. So, and McNew has a new address though, so I don't know if I wonder if that's halted her. I guess she probably is it's still in the time where she has the forwarding. So.
Forwarding, yeah.
Yeah, there's a limited time where you get forwarding, and then after that, the gravy train's over. So yeah. So, but yeah, people. She was you could find that online, and people would just look it up and then send stuff. So it's weird.
I mean, it's.
Have you
why
had
don't
the
you have my
double?
phone? Why don't you, Steve? Why is my address not listed on the website?
It should be. If you'd like to send Beka a gift,
Why
send
don't you
here.
have on there, would you like to send presents to McNew or Miss Beka
Okay,
Sue?
I'll put that on the main page. I'll put that.
There
I'll put
needs
that
to
out
be,
there.
it needs to be like shows, shop, and gifts.
Okay.
Gifts.
I want to send a gift.
Gifts for our
I'd like to
celebrities.
send a gift.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'll put that on the website. I think it's on the main page somewhere.
After one of these shows, I was talking about the Neely family marshmallow black belt that I loved, and Bob Whitlatch.
Even Bo's getting
bottles.
shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I
Even
haven't
Bo.
gotten anything in so long. The last thing I got was from Jeff and Drazy. Jeff and Drazy sent me chocolate covered chips,
Okay.
and
Well,
that was
something at
last
least.
year sometime.
That was something. Better than nothing.
Yeah, I love them. I still have them. I have them in the freezer. They're delicious.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not asking for, but like, there's.
You're not asking, but you're asking.
I mean, I'm just wondering what's going on
I'm
here.
not asking for much.
I mean, McNew's getting sent stuff. I'm not dogging on McNew here. I'm just wondering what am I doing wrong?
All right. I'll put it out on the. I'll put it out on the
If there's something I'm doing wrong,
abvnetwork.com. It'll be out there on the main page. If you'd like to
message
send a
me.
gift, send it to.
also, wait, hold on a second. Doesn't McNew get the emails?
What do you mean?
Doesn't she get your emails about the show stuff?
About what show
She's
stuff?
changing
I don't know.
the
I thought that
address
she
of
got like
her-
the emails about stuff, like answering emails.
Oh, she used to. I cut her off of that because she
Okay,
was.
I'm just
cashing in on everything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just
Right.
making
I took
sure.
it back to me. People be like, how's that bottle I sent you? I'm like, I didn't get it. And they're like, we sent it to McNew.
Oh, that's
They said,
why I'm
You
asking.
live in
I'm just
Indiana, right?
wondering.
I'm like, no, I don't live in Indiana. Yeah.
Well,
No,
now
she
I'm
was
wondering,
given-
like, Steve, are you taking my presents?
No.
How many bottles? How many bottles of bomb burgers do you have, Steve?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, convenient. Take a drink.
No. I don't have any of that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had.
I have no idea. I've
I do like
no
bomb
bottles
burgers.
of bomb burgers.
Yeah.
Steve's like, oh, I got all these great packages from Jack Daniels. I have no idea
Well,
how I
yeah.
got so many.
I get media
Like, I don't know
stuff,
why I
not from
got
fans.
3 of them.
Fans don't send me bottles or anything. I don't get anything from like the public at large. I do get from PR people. Yes.
It's all about
Yeah,
perspective.
but have you
Becca.
looked at who it's addressed to, Steve?
I
Do you ever
figured-
look at the name, or do you just open the box?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
I just opened the box.
If the mailman delivers it, it's mine.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a
This is
delivery
how I
at the
knew you
shop.
robbed
I
that
got-
man
got-
blind in
I
the
got
car.
a delivery at the shop, and I was like, of course, that's for me. I'm the shop owner, so I open it up, and it's like Pokemon cards. I'm like, what the fuck? And it comes back in. I'm like, taped it back up and shit. And Darren's like, what's this? I'm like, we got to send that back. Someone sent us Pokemon cards. It's clearly not for us. Like, Darren's like, oh, those are mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is how I know that you would have robbed that person yesterday.
I was going to send back the Pokemon cards. I was like,
You
clearly
and
they-
Chelsea would have split the money up yourself.
Oh yeah, Chelsea and I would have. We'd have had the times of our lives. We'd have gone out.
100%. Someone been robbed.
Been out on the town,
Been out on the town. We'd had fun.
drinking for free.
I
Drinking
knew
for
it.
free.
Oh yeah. Ooh, this breakfast is free.
Thank
Breakfast
you,
is
Mr.
free.
Pimpman.
Oh yeah, this dinner's free. This bottle of bomb burgers free.
Free.
Yeah, I'm sure that I bet you've gotten like 4 bottles of bomb burgers at this point,
Of course.
and you're just lying.
Why would I turn it in if someone sends it to me?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I bet.
Please give this to Becca.
Oh, it says.
Oh, I just never
it
saw
was
her.
My address. It just so happens that I have my address as the only one listed on the website. Would you like to send Miss Beka Sue something? Well,
I'm sure Steve will
it
get it to
happens to
her.
be in St. Louis. Yes, she lives in Kentucky, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's convenient.
convenient.
It's convenient, Steve. I'm starting to see through you.
I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, I like when you had to call someone with a poor moral compass and you called me to ask me to weigh in on this.
Because I was correct.
Well, still.
You're. Why are you even saying that? You're making yourself look bad. Don't even say that.
I did say I would have taken it, and I would have seen if he had a unique
Yeah,
name.
you went. Oh, I turned into the cops.
Or turn it into the cops. If you
Lie.
feel really bad, you can turn it into the cops.
Lie.
After 30 days, they'll give it to you. No one's going to ask for it at the local police station. You're going to get it.
Steve's like, I would have taken all that money. $1,000.
Done with it. Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
I was like I said, I was worried that like maybe what if we got a car that was like, what would you do?
Right. You're worried it was going to be a
I thought it was going to
TV
be a TV show. We're in Cincinnati.
Right.
And I'm waiting for a fucking like guy to pop out of the back seat. Oh, you're on What Would You Do?
Take a look at this gal just putting it on her
she
purse.
stole it. Ugh. And I'm like, God damn, I'm not dealing with that.
Cincinnati, it's a hotbed for Hollywood shows.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the what would you do?
What would you do?
I'm handing over the cash. I'm handing it right to that Uber driver. You take this. I'm not dealing with this responsibility of being on TV and there it is. We knew that you'd rob them.
Right. Right.
Nope, not doing it.
You didn't do it. Yeah. Well, now you got 40 years of just anger that you didn't take it. Stuff you could have bought.
I should have dealt with the 15 years of guilty conscience. That would have been better than the 40 years.
Things are going to start going your way.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Hakuna Matata, baby. No worries.
You better start with cleaning out your friends. Quit answering my phone calls and all the other.
Yeah, I'm going to have to block Steve,
Tim
block
Swyatt.
Kelsey, block Royce.
Yeah, Royce gone. He's gone.
Yeah, so, gone. Got Royce is gone. Sorry, Royce.
Goeken. Don't ever talk to Goeken.
Goeken gone. So Bo, I could probably keep around.
Probably Bo. Yeah, he's a good person. Bo's a good.
Ashley McGee gone.
Immediately gone. Yeah, gone.
We told the lady at the front, like, so we got food delivered to our room today, and I'm gonna reenact this for you guys real quick. Chelsea goes, "Hey, do you want to hear something funny? This could have been free, but my friend turned in money to the Uber driver." And the lady dropped off the food, and she goes, "No.
Yeah.
You take that money." And then she left.
So you're taking advice from the
motherfucker,
Uber
like,
Eats.
What money?
No money. I got money, honey.
He hasn't heard the story yet.
He doesn't know yet, Royce.
She turned in $1,000, Royce.
I found $1,000 and I gave it to the Uber driver.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm not gonna rob someone.
Oh, I'd have had that money so quick. Oh, I would have been like, you know how many fucking iced teas I can pay for now? Fuck. He's gonna help me.
He makes things too easy around here.
Steve would have taken the $1,000. He would have stuck it in his pocket. He would have opened the back door and rolled out onto the sidewalk and been going the other direction.
I'd have barrel rolled right out of that moving car if I had to. That $1,000 would have been mine. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Everyone thinks they know what they do until they're in that situation.
You don't give it to the Uber driver. That's the worst.
You know what? He's been working hard. He's been working hard all night. He's been working hard all night.
What about me?
Yeah.
You've done pissed me off now.
Great. Thanks, Steve. No, I'm pissed at you, Steve.
Why do I?
He's mad at me. I'm mad at you for bringing it up.
Did I bring it up? I'll have to play back.
I think you did.
I'm not
sure. Listen back to the tapes.
Yeah, I'll have to listen.
Now I'm in trouble.
I can get my actual
for not
Instagram
being a robber.
I'm not saying I didn't bring it up, but I don't know that I did either.
I don't know it was $1,000. It just seemed like
it was $1,000 at least. At least.
It's only a pack of 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. I was 100%. I'd have kept that. I would have been like, I'd have tried to call the person if I could. I would have been like, our Facebook message.
Listen.
If they had a unique name.
I found it, and within 3 seconds, I just went, "Hey, this is in the back of your car," and I just handed it up to the guy.
Right.
There was no fucking
Chelsea's grabbing
my brain.
Trying the name on there. It's Bo
drunk.
Cumberland. I'd be like, wait a minute. This guy's name's Tommy Cumberland.
And I just went, I don't want to fucking...
B.O. Cumberland?
You know what? I've had my fucking wallet stolen. I've had my purse stolen. I don't want to deal with that shit.
You didn't want to deal with it.
So how many credit cards were in this wad?
I don't know.
Yeah. But I like how people will
say
money.
It was very clearly not just like money. It was obviously like a type B person that was just like, yeah, I just use like a fucking rubber band and my money and
right, like me.
Do you know why they use a rubber band?
Because they're drug dealers?
No, you put a rubber band around your money, and when you stick it in your pocket, you can't get pickpocketed because the rubber band sticks
Apparently,
to
can
the
fall
inside.
the fuck out of your pocket, Jim.
I'm guessing he was getting out, some money to give to the Uber driver as a tip.
Maybe,
and
I don't know.
No. Here's what I'll say.
inebriated,
You know what? Now the
unable
Uber
to put it
driver
back in
got a
his
huge
pocket.
tip.
We've already heard the most common thing that people are going to tell you, that are on your side, Beka. They're going to be like, "You're going to get good karma from this." No, she was getting good karma for other shit she did. The good karma was getting $1,000. She passed up her good.
That's the
she
thing.
slapped good karma right in the face. She had the good karma. It was coming her way. She was getting $1,000 for nothing, and she ruined it.
She ruined it.
Royce lost his credit card apparently this weekend. Hopefully, he fucking canceled it or got charged up. I don't know. Royce lost his credit card, so that was my good credit. That was my good card. And Chelsea said that. She said maybe this was the universe handing us $1,000.
Exactly. Chelsea's right.
Needed it. And when she said that, I went, "God damn! I never thought about it that way. I never thought about
good karma was headed your way. It's like, here's
maybe for
$1,000.
once, something is nice for me. But once again, I can't accept it.
Yeah.
Because I'm too fucking miserable. I gotta hand it away.
Hand it away.
Give it away.
Hand it to the Uber driver. His good karma came his way.
Take it.
Yeah, he got $1,000 for nothing. Yeah.
Because I'm a giver.
And his response to being like, "I know whose that is." That's bullshit.
I know whose that
Uber
is.
drivers don't know who the hell.
Don't.
They're just doing one fare after
You had
another.
a drug dealer in here earlier? Just a wad of 20s?
Right. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. So.
There you go. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up, as frustrating it is, by talking about where people can find us. Goeken, we'll start with you.
Hey, I'm on the Book of Faces at Jim Goeken.
Bo, how about you?
I'm on social media under My Journey Through the American Spirit and Bourbon Sasquatch.
All right. Miss Beka Sue.
You can send me $1,000 on Venmo at Miss Beka Sue.
Give it back.
I'll send it.
Give it back.
I'll send it.
Just give it because you can.
Send it
You
back.
can send it back in Venmo. So yeah. $1,000.
Unbelievable, likely.
I know.
Out the
I
door.
can't believe it either.
I never thought I'd have so many people upset at me for trying to do the right thing.
How many stone?
Beka, I'm
crab
on your
claws is
side.
that?
You
That's a lot of
definitely
stone
should have
crab.
given it back.
Everyone thinks I've done the wrong thing.
You've
No,
done the wrong thing.
you were right. You're always right.
Bring it home.
I'm not giving you anything
I'll take it.
except for one of these.
Oh, hey now.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
One of these. You're number one, baby.
Oh God.
Yeah. If you want to, make up for the fucking my loss, I think it's Miss Beka Sue on Venmo. Apparently, my good karma is me being a dumb bitch. That's what you have to label
She's
it
so
as.
happy she did the
If
right
you
thing.
send me $5 on Venmo, just label it dumb fucking bitch.
The doing the right thing has made her.
Yeah, first of all, I love money, and I'm like, should I give this away? Of course, because the Lord knows that this was someone's money, and
This really
and hopefully
$1,000 and you PayPal me for $300 yesterday.
I deserve that.
That was before.
It was before that.
Yeah.
I got a PayPal invoice actually for $300.
For what?
Tornadoes.
I was really stressed out about. I had PTSD about tornadoes.
So he had to pay you $300 to make your
Yes.
mind right.
No, actually, the reason he had to pay that was because he said before that, I was handing out fun coupons like crazy last night. And I went,
I'm gonna quit telling you things.
that's weird. I didn't get a single fun coupon.
I'm gonna start when he's out drinking. I'm gonna send him Venmo invoices.
Do it.
Just
It'll happen.
he'll pay it, and then I'll be like, "Oh, where's that money I sent you?"
And people fucking. What about his wife?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah, I don't know. You can try it too. I just want to get it on mine. I want mines. Yeah.
I hit it back to you. I would have given it back to you.
No, you take mine, but you give the Uber driver $1,000.
Yeah.
You deserved it.
He deserved it. Royce,
He works hard for his money.
She literally told him.
He drove around all night dealing
So
with
hard for his money.
She
assholes
told
all
him, "You
night.
probably need this.
Why
more
do
than
I
do.
deserve it?
You probably need this more than I do."
Because you found it.
It doesn't matter. He deserves it more than I did. He dealt with the fucking asshole that left it in there. Probably who's a douchebag.
The question isn't who deserves it. The question is who has it.
It is who deserves it.
Possession's 9/10.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
There you go. There you go.
Whatever.
Okay.
If you agree with me, send me $5.
Okay. Ms.
If
Beka
you
Sue
think
on
I
Venmo.
did something wrong,
I'm
send me 10
sending it right now, Becca. You let me know when you get it.
Okay, actually, here's what we'll do. If you think I did the right thing, send me $5 on Venmo. If you think I did the wrong thing, send me $10 on Venmo.
If you think she did the wrong thing, tell her you lost the money and she'll send it back to you.
Exactly.
Send you a request.
See, we have it figured out.
You've got to figure it out. So there you go.
It's
All right,
all
for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media platforms. Also, we've got a website, steveakeley.com, and the important one, abvnetwork.com. All of our content's out there, so check that one out. Also, come by and see me, the ABV Barrel Shop. You never know who's going to be in there or what barrel picks are arriving. A lot of cool stuff happens there at abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Beka Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I just would like to remind the audience to give us a 5-star review that includes comments and find me on Venmo at Miss Beka Sue.
You're just trying to parlay this now into everything.
I have to make back my money that I lost.
You're $1,000 in the hole at this point.
Send me a bottle of Bourye.
Bourye, Bomb Burgers, and cash.
I could have got Bourye. I could have got Whistle Pig.
Oh yeah, all
I
that
got
stuff.
nothing. I get nothing out of this.
So sad, so sad. So there you go. That's it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Adios.
My resignation.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.